and try to play some 10-minute games on chess.com real quick to level up this account and just kind of see if we can't get closer to 1,000 on this account and just kind of show how you can develop your pieces. And as you develop them, putting them on good squares, good active squares that we can win games. Now, you won't win every game, but you can win the majority if you just follow the basic principles of develop your pieces, castle early, and just make sure that you're trying to blunder as little as possible. All right, so playing this way, I probably will play a couple of gambits if they go into it. Okay, so they're not really going into it, but we're just gonna develop our pieces and call it a day. Just gonna put them on good active squares. So as you can see, he's developing pretty naturally, and we're gonna develop pretty naturally, attacking the queen. Oop, attacking the queen. Uh, Pretty much expecting this. That would be the most natural move, and then I'll just take it. Oh, and he took it with the king, so now he can't castle. I mean, he can artificial castle with rook here and king here. But all right, so it looks like he's gonna try to push this down on me, but I can just fall back. As you can see, we're just gonna retreat. All right, so he was wanting to try to take, but I'll just take that pawn. Maybe I can come here and then get a nice little fork. Because the knight is actually guarding the fork, but attacking it first and making it move is the better idea. But now he decided to bring the queen down. Maybe he saw it. Okay, so he goes there. So now I can either. So let's just push up. He takes, we take. And the good thing about it is it's actually better in our favor because if takes, oop, I can draw my arrows correctly, we take. Um, and hopefully maybe we can get some pressure on this bishop at some point. And so now, as you can see, um, he's got a bishop and a knight that's being attacked. I know I moved a bit quickly and took this, and when he pushed down, I immediately took that. But I could have gone ahead and straight taken it, but either way, he loses a piece now. Because regardless of what piece he moves, if he does this, he's going to lose it with check. If he falls back, he's going to lose the knight. Uh, so, and it'll be a check. So either way, he's definitely going to lose a piece here. So whenever, okay, so he decided he wants to save the knight. So we're going to take. The queens are staring at each other, but we are up material. So it's not in his best interest to take, but you never know. He might actually do it. For us, it's in our best interest to take his queen because we are up material. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, and 4 only, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So being up a piece, we want to trade and try to force those trades. And there is no checkmate. He's looking at this pawn. Knight is looking at this pawn. And even if they were both coordinating on this, I could slide over, and then if queen came down, we could move, assuming that the knight was on it. But okay, trying to understand where he's going, what he's looking at, because looking at this pawn is nothing. I do need to develop our knight. I want to bring it up here, but really? That was the worst. Oh, well, it's not the worst move because the queen does protect it, but now we can bring the rook to c8, and then check here, and win the queen. Or we can just resign. All right, so now that we're white, we'll implore the London. Okay, he's trying to play a England gambit. Okay, and as you can see, he's being really aggressive with this queen, but he hasn't developed any other piece. So as you can see, we're just developing our pieces, getting castled. Let's go ahead and play this. This is not a great structure. Once you've castled. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna take this with en passant. So as you can see, we took en passant. He takes back. There's some fun little things that we could do, but it's you know what? Let's play this. That way we can. Okay, so he wants to do that. Okay, so we'll go here. We can go here. Actually, yeah, well, I probably should have just, but, okay. We'll go here. And then we'll make this trade. It's most likely bishop will take. And if not, we're going to try to take this. Okay. We don't want to blunder a piece, especially with how aggressive he's playing. Let's come here. And again, just develop and maybe swing this rook over to this file. And we're hitting this, and we're also hitting that. Now I could have done this last move, but I wanted to get my rook on a open file. I wanted him to be ready to attack. And now the queen is being attacked. Oh, he dropped his queen. Ah, poor fella. So let's come ahead and bring the rook over. So let's take that pawn. And now we're looking at the b5 pawn. And so I did that because of this. Oh, let's not pre-move, but as you can see, now we're getting that. And now we take this with check, and now this will eventually fall. Yeah, check. Take here. Pin the knight. Check. And now it's just a really simple conversion. You just check. And checkmate. So basically in this situation, you just keep him on the same file. So as he goes down here, you push down. Of course, obviously he can't because of this, but if he could, you would push this, let him push here. So here, here, then he's going to go here, and we would come here. Oh, I'm sorry, too far. We would come here and just keep walking him down until this. And that would be the mate. And we have another person trying to play an England Gambit. I likes me some free pawns. And now that he's opened up this side, the king is not really safe anywhere. I mean, it's not going to be safe to castle in any direction. And if he takes this, we take back. So, I mean, we're not really down anything. And right now we're just developing our pieces, trying to put them on better active squares. And as you can tell, if he does castle this way, his king is going to be oh so lonely. And it's going to be it's definitely going to be under fire, and it's not what you want. I think he was trying. I think he's trying to play like a reverse Danish Gambit, but it's not exactly something that you should be playing. The Danish Gambit is basically giving up your D pawn and your C pawn to develop the knight, the bishop, and the queen, all to be able to attack. But as you can see, it's not going his way. So basically, okay, so here, I'm just going to go ahead and take. I know it's going to develop as knight, but I'm going to get castled, and I can even take this pawn if I so desire. And in fact, you know what? I think I will. I'll go ahead and take it. Uh, the main thing is I am attacking this, so he either takes it or he loses a knight, unless he decides to go back. If he does decide to go back, then we can do something else. Probably like take this pawn. And so, I mean, there's definitely some ideas, some moves here that we can consider. But let's see what our opponent plays. And one thing you got to remember in chess is you want to know what your opponent is thinking. Okay, so he's deciding to give up a knight, and of course we'll trade. It'll put me in check. But you know what? I can just go ahead and castle, get safe, and that way when he takes, it takes the pawn, nothing is hanging, and he doesn't get the rook. Because what he was really looking at was, let's say I take here. Okay, so he goes there. Let's see. I can take the pawn. I can also check. You know what? Let's take a pawn. As this rook is undefended. And he's going to have to swing it all the way over here to protect it. And once he does, if only this knight wasn't here. Since how this knight covers this square, it sucks because I would love to play this so that if he goes here, I go here and skewering the queen and the rook, but the knight prevents it. So good idea, just doesn't quite work. Let's see. Don't think I really want to trade yet. Let's go here. Really, I'm wanting to come here and trade with the check and just prevent him from really doing anything. Okay, so he goes there. Alright, so if I go here, he takes, I take, and then he can move away. Okay. Let's just take a pawn. Let's not think too hard. I could also do this, but let's see, he pushes down. So if I go here, oh, that wouldn't be good. Because if I was thinking this, he takes. I was looking at this, but then my queen hangs. So that's also not a good move. So maybe we don't do that one. But I can go here. But that just loses a piece, and it's pretty much... Well, okay, so if we go here, pawn could take or knight could take, and bishop. Oh, and he can't take back because the queen hangs, so... So maybe that's not such a bad idea. Let's go here. So we are giving up a piece. Um, but if he takes, regardless of which way, we have this move. Originally, I was looking at him taking back, and then I take back with check, but I wouldn't win this. Okay, so he's gonna go there. It's not a bad move. It's actually a really good move. Oh, never mind. I found the move. I just take the bishop. I thought it was a good move because I thought he was trapping my queen because pretty much everything up here is covered and this is covered, that's covered, that's covered. So I was like, well, might be losing it 'cause all of these, as you can see, are covered, but this was not covered. My opponent is actually playing surprisingly well, so I'm definitely throwing some tricks at him. I still have this, also have this, so we're gonna see how he handles all of this, but he's definitely going to be in trouble. As you can see, I mean, actually, this rook is dead. You know, this rook has nowhere to go because even if a move like this, queen can take with check. Knight is also covering it, which is why that's important to know. Uh, and after uh, move like this, we would have this, keep forcing him over, and then we could let's see, the queen would be here. So if he, okay, so he's going there. So let's check, and let's take both rooks real quick. And then let's take that. And then let's go here with a check. And now it should be pretty simple to get the mate. As you can see, we're just gonna check. Queen is protecting. And check. We just want to keep him running. And the closer he gets to this wall, the better. And check. So the reason for moving this is I want to bring the queen here and checkmate him because the knight is covering the only retreat square at the moment. And there's the checkmate. So again, you know, if they play, okay, wow, a third person trying to play an England gambit. Um, so the main line is okay. That's well, it's not main line, but it's a free queen. I mean, uh, I'm not sure who came up with that, but yeah. Oops. The Queen's Gambit, I'm sorry, the England Gambit gone wrong. Let's see, I want to check. Okay, I see it. So as you can see, we're going to check, force the king here, check, force the king back, and then checkmate. Okay, so he found the one move, but now I can check and mate. Oh no, now he can escape this way. I forgot. He did move the knights. Now he's got a escape squares. But yeah, as you can see, this is definitely not gonna go well for our opponent. Right now, I'm just gonna bring more pieces to the to the fight. Um, take. If he takes, we take. And we're staring at this. So that's what he was thinking. Okay. I'll let him keep this because I'm gonna get a whole lot. I was really supposed to take back first, but right now I am actually pretty far ahead. My development is good. Um, so we're just gonna try to apply some pressure because right now we're looking at the rook, but he'll probably play this, and then we're still looking at it, but okay. So he plays that. Not a bad move. Now I can check here. Also have this check, but but my opponent is definitely finding the right moves. Okay, so he's gonna go there. We're gonna go ahead and take this. You might come here. We do got to be careful about back rank checkmate as we are kind of let's go ahead and take. Let's just develop our pieces. Try to get ready. Uh, Maybe a knight here at some point, but it doesn't really seem like a great place at the moment. So we'll see. Keep our options open. Hey, Planty Bye. Thank you for the follow, sir. Appreciate that. I'm sorry it didn't notify me. It's so crazy. Uh, okay, so he's going here. He's trying to attack a knight. Okay, doesn't really matter. Not all that worried about that. Let's check. He's probably gonna go here, and after he does, we'll swing here with another check. And then I want to see where he's gonna go because we get this. We gets the rook. So he's already given us a queen. Now he's given us a rook. So we're up two pieces. It was gracious of him to give us those. Okay. So now I can actually check here. If he does this, we can take it. So we'll check. If he pushes down, then we just take it with check. And then we can take here. So, okay, if he goes there, we go here. If he goes here. Okay, so I'm actually good with trading off. Uh, so we're actually okay with that. He's got to go this way. Let's go here. Looking at this and looking at maybe bringing the queen with a check and coming here. I'm just trying to stop the king from hiding anywhere. Alright, so now we'll just do this. Sure. Send the challenge to Coach Me Plux, and I'll play you. Let's take. And as you can see, it's checkmate. Let me get out of full screen so I can actually see any challenges. But yeah, send the challenge to Coach Me Plux. Type it out. Coach Me. And we can play. There we go. All right, I'm white. Good luck to you, sir. As you can see, I'm just playing a basic London. Okay, go here. This setup that he's playing actually does have some traps to it, so he does have to be careful. So remember, we're attacking this, which defends this. So we'll let him figure out what to do, how he wants to defend, how he wants to play. There's a lot of fun things about this position. Baby, falling down, run away. Okay, so he goes there. So we'll just take the pawn. Alright, we'll take a knight. Of course, he can't move the queen. He's got to move the king. If he does move the queen, he gives up more material. Okay, so he went there. It's not there yet. Let's just go ahead and come here. And we'll pre-move this. Although, you know what? I actually should have taken this pawn. Let me take attack in the knight. He's gonna come here. I'm gonna have to fall back. Then he can come here. This one isn't so easy. Okay, so he goes there. Let me go here. Hopefully he goes here. Push up. Move him away.